Hey everyone, welcome to the Mastering Tech Insights. In today's video, we are going to explore one of the most movement in modern software development, DevOps and automation tools. We will break down in three different modules. First of all, what is DevOps really means, how tools like Docker, Kubernetes and CI/CD pipelines actually work, and how companies use them in real world projects. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand how software moved from a developer's laptops to millions of users worldwide, automatically and reliable. Let's start with the basic. What is DevOps? The word DevOps is huge combination of development and operations. It is not just a tool or software. It is culture or mindset that brings together developers and operation team. In traditional way, developers used to write the code and then throw it over the wall. Passing games. It means that passing the games to operations to deploy it. This causes delay, bugs and blaming games. DevOps fix that by the making the process continuous. Developers and operations work together using automation tool to build, test and deploy the software faster and more reliable. For example, imagine you build a food delivery app. DevOps, when you write code to add a new features, say live order tracking. Automation tools is automatically test, build and deploy that features to the server without any manual doing everything step by step. Let's say live order tracking. The automation tools will automatically test, build and deploy that features to the server without you manually doing every step. That is the magic of DevOps. Now let's talk about Docker, one of the most popular DevOps tools. So what is Docker? It is in simple terms. Docker is a tool that helps you package your applications with everything you need, code, libraries, dependency into one small container that you can run anywhere. Think of it like a shipping container. A shipping container can hold different goods but still fit perfect on a truck, ship or train. So Docker containers do the same thing for the software. You make sure your app runs the same matters. Docker containers do the same for softwares. They make sure your app run the same no matter where they deploy, like laptop, server or cloud. So let's take a real world example. Let's say your team develop a Python based web app on your laptop. It's run fine, but when send it to another team members or deploy it to the server, it fails because of a missing dependency or version issue. With Docker, you can create a Docker image that has everything your app needs. Now everyone can run your app using a simple commands. Docker run app name my app, for example. So Docker run my app, and it works exactly the same everywhere. So let's talk about what is key benefits. Key benefits are consistency across environment, easy deployment, fast scaling. That's why nearly every modern company, like from Netflix to Shopify, use Docker to simplify deployment. So Dockers help us run containers. But if we have thousands or hundreds of containers running across different servers, who manage them? Who restart them if one fails? That's where Kubernetes comes in the picture. Kubernetes, also known as a K8s, is an orchestration tools that helps you manage and automated container at scales. Kubernetes, also known as K8s, we always talk about K8s. KITS is an orchestration tools that help you manage and automated container at scales. In simple words, if Docker is about packaging your apps, Kubernetes is about managing all those in package automatically. It decides which server each container should run on, balance on the load between them, restart crashed containers, and even scales off with when traffic increase. Even scales off when traffic increase. The real world example, think about Netflix again. Millions of people start watching new series. The traffic spikes suddenly. Kubernetes automatically detaches the load balance and add more containers of that services handle traffic. Added more containers of that service to handle the traffic. When traffic goes down, it's remove all extra containers to save resource. All of this happens without human intervention. That's automation. That is automation in action. That is automation in actions. And that's why Kubernetes has become the backbone of modern cloud infrastructure. Now let's talk about CI/CD, which handle for continuous integrations and continuous deployment. This is the where real DevOps automation shines. So continuous integration CI means whenever a developer writes new code and push it to the shared repository like GitOps, automation tool immediately build the code, run automated test, and make sure nothing is broken. Continuously deployment CD takes it one step further. If everything looks good, new code is automatically deployed to the productions live for users. For example, let's go back our delivery apps. You fix the bug and post your code to the GitOps. A CI/CD pipeline say using Jenkins, GitHub Actions or GitHub Lives CI automatically build your code, test it and deploy the uploaded version on the server. So no manual efforts, no waiting for approvals. Updated can go live multiple times a day. That's why modern app updated so frequently. It is all automated. Now you might be wondering, how do all those tools connected? Here is the simple flow. Developers write code and push it to the GitOps. CI/CD pipeline automatically builds a Docker image. CI/CD pipeline automatic builds a Docker image. Image is deployed to a Kubernetes cluster. The Kubernetes ensure the app is running smoothly, scaling it off or down as needed. So this is how companies like Amazon, Google and Uber's deliver reliable apps even while making hundreds of updates every day. Here is the real world scenario. Here is a real world scenario. Spotify, for example, uses Docker to package their microservice. Kubernetes manage thousands of those containers and CI/CD pipeline to push new updated multiple times a day. When they release new features like a personalized playlist, it goes automatically tested and deployed across the world within a minute. That is the power of DevOps automation. So warp-ups every Docker packages your app, Kubernetes manage it, CI/CD automated deliver it. So to warp-ups, Docker package your apps, container manage it, CI/CD automated deliver it. Together they form the backbones of modern software development, faster, more reliable and fully automated. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up, subscribe to Master Tech Insights, and comments below which DevOps tools you want to explain next. Maybe Junks, GitOps, CI or Ansible. Thank you for the watching. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you.